Hi, my name is Amsis, and I'm going to walk you through an optimization guide in Halo 5 Forge. Halo 5 Forge has some optimization problems that can lead to lag, FPS drops, and input delay. One note is that if you just installed Halo 5 Forge, just remember to uninstall the Halo app or else Halo 5 Forge won't work, so just go into your Windows search bar, put in Halo, and then you see the Halo app, right click, uninstall, and that should be uninstalled. And you can check by just, let's see, it's gone. That's the first thing. Now your Halo 5 Forge should boot up, but if you have problems with stuttering and all that, you should keep on following the tutorial. Keep in mind that this video is for the tournament that is coming on the 29th of January, so this video will not show how to get the mods working, like the FOV and FPS mods, since those mods are going to be banned in the tournament. Another note is that people with monitors that are under 120 Hz will have stuttering no matter what. I have no clue why, but for some reason, even though this game is capped at 60 FPS, your game stutters unless if you have a monitor that is 120 Hz or over. Although I would still consider following this tutorial because we can reduce some of that stuttering and some of the input and reduce some of the input lag as well. The first thing that is the main cause of stuttering on Halo 5 Forge is the capture settings. So if you want to go into your Windows search bar, type in capture, go into your capture settings, and then this is going to be on, or most people have it on. Turn this off. This causes a lot of input delay and FPS stutters in Halo 5 Forge, so I'd recommend turning this off. However, I know some people will have questions like, how am I going to record my clips and all that? There are better alternatives out there, for example, like OBS Replay Buffer. Okay, the next fix is to go into your graphics settings, so you want to type in graphics. And then you want to browse Microsoft Store app, select an app, you want to select Halo 5 Forge, add that, it's already added, and then go down to Microsoft or Xbox Game Bar, and select that, press add. Now that you have both of these in, it's on let Windows decide. You want to make Halo 5 Forge high performance at all times, and you want to make Xbox Game Bar power saving at all times. Xbox Game Bar can increase the input lag, so putting it on power saving does definitely remove quite a bit of it. And there's also no video graphics settings, so go into your control panel. Under Manage 3D Settings, go into Program Settings. Locate Forge, or Halo 5 Guardians Edition. So it just starts with Forge. This is where it is for me, but it's just Forge, Halo 5 Guardians Edition. That. And then you want to put you want to go down to Power Management mode and put on Prefer Maximum Performance. And then you should be good. You can also go into your DSR settings as well, in your global settings, for like DSR factors and smoothness. This can be helpful to some people. I personally haven't really noticed too much of a difference, but I know that it can be helpful to some people, so I'd recommend messing around with some of these if you're still having some problems. Okay, now we're gonna go into Halo 5 Forge. Okay, in Halo 5 Forge, you want to load into, obviously, and then you're going to go into audio/video. Make sure that your resolution is 1920 by 1080, or suitably to your monitor if you have a 1440p monitor. Sometimes this game sets it on 4K for some reason. I personally don't know why, but it's just a glitch, so make sure that you set it back to 1920 by 1080. And then you want to go, and then you can mess around with the graphics settings all you want. The one that you want to pay attention to is maximum texture size. Some people say that putting it on 4096 reduces stuttering, while some people say, including me, say that 256 works the best to reduce stuttering. I think it's on a personal, like, computer basis type thing. So I definitely just try and mess around with that. You can keep it all on low, or you can keep it on default settings. Most people just keep it on default settings, so, and it runs fine. So I just recommend that if you're in a game here. And if none of those work to fix the optimization problems and stuttering of Halo 5 Forge, I'd recommend two things. The first thing would be to reinstall your graphics card drivers. So something that can be very helpful. I have a video in the description on how to completely clean up your graphics card drivers and make them as new as possible. Because graphics drivers can sometimes stack up and cause some bloat, and that can cause stuttering in Halo 5 Forge. but it can also cause performance issues to your other games as well. So I wouldn't just recommend doing it for Halo 5 Forge. I'd recommend doing it for your entire PC as a whole. And then if that doesn't work, I'd recommend putting on VSync. I know that VSync isn't like the greatest thing, and not a lot of people like it since it adds input delay, but it's something that's probably not as bad as you think it is. Obviously, when you go from a game that's 300 FPS to a game that's 60 FPS, you're gonna feel some input delay, and then VSync adds like a little bit more onto that. But it fixes the stuttering problems like 100%, and the experience is still a lot better than console. Although, if you have a monitor that is under 120 hertz, I would not recommend putting VSync on because I prefer the stuttering experience. The reason why, because monitors under 120 hertz, you can feel heavy aim and more input delay, and you do not want that. So only people with monitors that have high refresh rates, I'd recommend to fix their stuttering with VSync. That is all. Thank you so much for watching.